Morning, morning. We're going to work one of my favorite body parts, the triceps today, back of the arm. Also, you get the sexy tricep. Oh boy, I'm going to go through the movements in the warm-up. Not this flouncing around. This is military style training. We're going to get our push-ups going. Not setting the timer yet. We're going to be doing 5-minute sets. I'm just going to show you the exercises. So push-ups from the thighs of the toes. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. You want to press your hips forward, you're squeezing your bum, hands comfortably wide. And we start with regular push-ups, and then if you're really feeling frisky when we get into the work, you may be popping in some tricep push-ups, stretching back here, and we get a nice stretch. Yeah, come on up, I'm going into some tricep kickbacks. So you can use a light set of weights. Get the 8s today, tip from the hip, pull the arms up, then you're gonna press back into kick back and bring it in. Push and squeeze. So we don't really need to use heavy weights for the triceps, especially want to keep those elbows up high, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then press back. You really feel that tricep fire up. You can even do this with no weight at all. Keep those arms tucked up there. And we bring it up. Trying to get out of control in the warm-up there. Ooh, coming down to our mat. Then we're going into a skull crusher bridge. Now let's take out the bridge. So with skull crusher, arms straight up, keep the head down. Tuck your elbows in, and then just bend your elbow. And then reach the weights up. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. What you want to avoid, what you want to do is keep your shoulders from moving. So you're not feeling any shoulder movement, as well as the bending. I see a lot of the shoulders getting involved, but we want to keep the shoulders from moving and just bend the elbow. Put a mirror next to you, see if you can. Make sure that that shoulder's not getting involved, because that can be a real problem for your shoulder. If your shoulder's moving, you've got weights in your hands, and you're bringing the arms over the head, it can impact the shoulder. And I never want you to get hurt. And if it does feel like it's hurting your shoulder, you can always go into tricep presses. Okie dokie. All right. We've got dips in the house. Option for dips is your seated overhead extension. So just sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, reach the arms up. Tricep extension, great isolation exercise for the back of the arm. So we have the sexy tricep. And dips, I just had been yearning to do some dips. So you lucky people keeping that good posture. You never want to feel this happening. Again, the shoulders are getting involved. You want to keep the shoulders from moving. Have your butt next to the bench. Inhale down, bending the elbow, exhale up, squeeze the back of the arm. Another great thing you can do with dips is to hold it at the top. Keep an isometric contraction. It's good too. Inhale down, that little pause at the top. Last exercise, we're going to do a tricep pulsing crunch. So again, we've got those light weights. Triceps aren't the strongest muscle group in the world. We got a tricep press and crunch. So you're pulling down your little crunch, pull crunch. So you kind of meet in the middle there, cranking on that core, tucking the arms right in. We don't want to flare out. Set it and bend the elbow. Push down, up, inhales and exhales. 3 and 2 and 1. So we're going to get those triceps now. What I'm doing is setting the timer for 4 minutes. We're gonna rep it out. We're gonna do as many reps as we can, and then we're gonna take breaks. So starting off with our push-ups, remember halfway through, we're gonna try to pop in some tricep push-ups. If you wanna do triceps, push-ups, keep the arms in close. Starting off, we got some push-ups in the house, guys. So we're going for 4 minutes. We're going as many reps as we can. Let's count them in our head. Nice and strong. Good, so I got to 8, I'm gonna stretch. because I'm trying to get as much range as I can. Getting rest is necessary. Rolling it. Do as many as you can, then rest and stretch. You got plenty of time. So I'm going back to my counting. It's 9. Ooh, got 15. Let's stretch. We got 3 minutes and 15 seconds. So again, if you're feeling strong and you really want to get deep into that chest, shoulder, tricep, make them big, make them strong. Air push-ups, those are always fine. 3 minutes left, guys. We're only gone for a minute. Squeeze those legs together. Zip it up through the inner thigh. And I do probably 95% of my push-ups from the modified position. Just does not feel good on my shoulder. If I go into a military push-up and we're still pushing body weight, 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Great exercise, chest, shoulder, tricep. Stretch it off. So in 30 seconds, I'm going to try to pop in some tricep push-ups because we are targeting the triceps today. We're getting the triceps when we do our regular push-up. Ooh, stretching and breathing. Another way to modify a push-up, you can elevate it. Go to something like a bench or a chair. Countertop works good. And that's going to take some of the pressure off the shoulders. So now I'm going to bring my arms in and get into some tricep push-ups and target those sexy triceps. So when we have a tricep situation here, we want to keep the elbows tucked in tight. You can go back to your regular push-up, an exercise that wouldn't impact the wrist and elbow, air push-up. Still get that brain to muscle connection. Working that chest and the shoulder and the tricep with that regular push-up. Rocking some tricep push-ups in there. Going after the triceps today, we're doing 4-minute rounds, repping and resting. We're trying to get that overload principle covered where we're stimulating muscle. We release more testosterone, which is a fat-burning hormone and a muscle-strengthening hormone. So we want that reaction. And it doesn't feel good sometimes. It should feel like it's hard, but not hurting. Keeping the back of the neck long. Get down as low as you can. Your personal range. It's a pain-free range. This should not hurt. It's just hard. Because we've been going for 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Oh, my arms. Woo, stretch it, team. Stretch it, team. You get that work, you get that rest, and then you get right back at it. Come on. I get the work and the rest. I love working triceps. I want to feel burning in the back of that arm. Squeezing your buttocks, guys. Tighten up your tissue musculature. 15 seconds, and we're changing the exercise. And we're just going to keep going after those triceps. Arms are shaking. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we stretch. Oh, a little bonus push in there. Going into kickbacks, guys. So we have 4-minute blocks. We're doing 5 different exercises for the tricep. Definition. You don't want anything flopping around back there. Shaky, shaky, shake. Oh yeah, you want to do a little dance. Woo, woo. Put music on. Like crank it up and really get into the exercises. So second 4-minute round, we got our tricep kickbacks. You don't need a heavy weight. You will feel burning just using your own body weight when you get that brain to muscle connection. Tricep kickbacks. Here we go. This we goes. So remember, get the elbows up high and push those arms back. And bend the elbow. So the shoulder blades, squeeze them together nice and tight. And if you do start to feel any tension or muscle spasm in the lower back, come out of the exercise. Don't keep going if it feels like your back is tweaking out on you. That's a word. Tweaking out. Freaking out. Bad feelings are bad. It should never hurt to exercise. Oh, but we want to work those little triceps, dude. This is going to be a long 20 minutes. I love working triceps. Oh yeah, 13 seconds. We're in our first minute. So we get these 4-minute blocks to work and rest. Hold it back there. Take your time coming in. Start to feel it in that lower back, or you just want to stop the tricep exercise. Don't be all hanging out there doing that. Set it, tip it, up, squeeze it back there. Get that push. Triceps are a pushing exercise. One of our 5 movement patterns. Feels so good. Getting some burn. We're 2 minutes, 25 seconds to go here. We got lots of time to work. If it bothers you at all, taking rest. Gets too much for you, you can always do a single arm kickback too. Doing 1 arm at a time. You have the support for the back, hand on thigh. Just make sure you change it up. Pick a rep range, maybe you want to do 5 or 8, and then switch sides. This will support your back a little bit better. You can still be rocking that double arm kickback, minute 45. This is our second 4-minute block, targeting the triceps. You just have to work out safely without feeling like it's straining your joints at all. We're trying to get into muscular failure, and that just means that you lose your form, you feel it somewhere else than in the body part that you're trying to exercise. You're just thinking intuitively, geez, like, I gotta stop this, but I don't know when. When you need the rest, even a couple seconds before you think you're gonna need it. Take more breaks. You get better quality reps. You come back, you feel so much stronger. Less than a minute here, kicking it back. Woo! You always want to work out safe and effective. Squeezy time. Squeezing those triceps. Oh, I want to feel burning. Just get to that time before the burn really set in. Oh, yeah. A little head rush, 30 seconds. Squeeze that mighty tricep. Push it back. It's not a body part you usually go after. It's one of my favorites though. I love the burn. You really get a connection from brain. We've got that scapular retraction, so we're squeezing that mid back. 10 seconds here, and we're really squeezing the dickens out of those triceps. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Woo! 3, 2, 1. Set her down. We got skull crusher bridge, so we're bringing it down to the mat. Have the weights on either side of that mat. And again, we want to protect our shoulders. We're going to keep those shoulders locked in. The arms are going to be up. You're just bending the elbow, not moving the shoulder. All right, so we want to practice that for safety's sake. We're adding a bridge in there, if you like. Skull crusher bridge. Round. 3. Stretch and breathe. This will bring us in 2 minutes in here. We'll be halfway through the 20-minute target the triceps. Getting them pumped up back there. Take the bridge out. If it don't feel good. So come back. Legs together. Heads on the mat. Arms are up. Hips are up. Keep your shoulders still. Bridge, skull crusher. Then just the elbow. No moving the shoulder. What that would feel like is those arms are going more over the head. You don't want to do that, especially with weights in your hands. You can easily hurt your shoulders doing that. If it's not feeling comfortable, go to a press. Bring the arms in. You're going to get a little more help from the chest and the front of that shoulder. So don't do things that hurt, but this is a great isolation exercise. I'm gonna add some rotation. Squeeze your bum, brace your abs, kegel it, inner thighs, squeeze tight. Nice and strong all day long. Tricep extension, we call it a skull crusher. Have the weights go along the side of the head. Never want to drop a weight on your head. Studies have shown that it hurts less than 3 minutes, but we still have 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Remembering the stretch whenever you need to. The arms start to give out, or your back or your butt starts to get tired. Rest and repeat. Work, rest, and repeat. Because that's the way that we're going to stimulate that muscle and make it stronger. So we want to kind of ruffle it up a little bit, smack it around. Resting is necessary. So we're halfway through the workout. We'll start to notice that the arms just really start to burn. Maybe the hands are getting tired. Give yourself that time to rest. Get back when you need it. When you're ready, oh, we work and rest. Your workout, your way. You've got a big chunk of time here. 4 minutes is just an amount of time to work in as many reps as you can in your safety zone for workout. You don't want to feel like, oh, I need to be going faster, but I can't control it. Then you need to stay slower and basically memorize the movement pattern before you add any speed or before you add any weight. You get 1:30, getting a little back stretch. Heels on the mat. Getting back in when you're ready. So I'm taking breaks, and I hope you're taking breaks too. These workouts are hard. You want to feel burning. Things are getting heavy, and you're generating some heat. Not really sweating in this one, but definitely getting the burning in the tricep, and that was the goal for the targeting of the triceps. Oh, 57 seconds, less than a minute. This is our third go at the triceps. We still got plenty more to do, but we're more than halfway through the workout. I want to look at it positively, like I still have so much time to work these little suckers back there. We'll smack the dickens out of them. We'll squeeze them. And breathing as you're pushing up, squeeze that butt, inner thigh. Just lock it down. You're like a little weightlifting machine here. 25 seconds. We've got the skull crusher bridge. Ooh, these 4-minute rounds are great because you can really hone in on the exercise, straight weightlifting. It's not a lot of fluff, and it's not, super exciting unless you get the same excitement that I do out of feeling like my tricep is getting super red. Always getting some burn. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, 2 more rounds, guys. This is a great tricep targeting party. Stretching things out. We're going to the dips. This is why I wanted to do this workout. So I love dips. Dips are great. Any shoulder, elbow, wrist problem, you're going to be rocking out a seated overhead extension. 1 weight. Let's give you a little preview. We got 2 more rounds. We get our dips or seated overhead extension. You want to cross at the ankle. Better. Let the knees drop out. So you don't want to be sitting like this. It's very hard to get your back into neutral with the legs like that. But if we let the knees drop out, you can sit up tall, bring that weight up. You're going to bend the elbow, and you're going to push up. All right, so that's your overhead extension. And you can always do some dips, do some overhead, kind of go back and forth, or stay with one or the other. I am wanting to do some dips. It's very bad English. I've been wanting to do dips, so now we're going to do them. Or you're doing that seated overhead extension, 4 minute time. Oh, I'm so excited. Woo-hoo! Dippity-doo-dah-day. Here we go. Get those triceps. Squeeze it up there. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Try to have your booty right near that bench. You don't want to get out too far because, again, we want to protect our shoulder. Bend your elbow. Push it up. So we can do an isometric hold here up at the top. Getting some static hold. Squeezing the triceps. Squeeze the legs together. It's hard to go slow sometimes. We just want to really protect our joints. It's a great exercise, unless it's not. If you're feeling like it's bothering your shoulders, elbows, or wrists, rock out those overhead extensions. Here, if you want to add some load, maybe you want to add some pulsing. So kind of mix it up, keep it fun, keep it fresh, stretch it out. Back to work, 3 minutes, dippities. Ooh, I'd do these all day. That would really wreck my shoulder though. But we'll just do them here for 4 minutes. It satisfies. Squeeze those legs together. You want to change up your dip, no joint problems. Maybe you want to add some pulses and then press up. Get that squeeze, get a little pulse. Up and get the squeeze. Oh, that burned it out right there, and that's what I'm going for. We got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Triceps. Get them. Get them, get them, get them. Ruffle them up. Pull them up. Squeeze and breathe. Remember the option 2, do a couple dips, then maybe do some overhead extensions. So any different exercise, slight variation, you're going to be changing up what area that muscle you're targeting. Sit back. Oh, I talk too much. Oh, what would make you feel better right now? Some kind of stretching? Yes. That means it's getting to you. Those arms are getting tired. Oh, I love to work your tricep. 1 minute, 40 seconds. We are in round 4. We only got 1 more thing to do after this. So we're going to keep crushing our dips or overhead extensions. Sometimes I just feel like procrastinating as the muscle burn is overtaking that tricep. Keep that chest wide open. You don't want to feel like you're curling or lifting your shoulders. You want to keep those shoulders down, bend just that elbow. Get that tricep. Tuck those arms in tight, point those elbows back. If you're doing the overhead extension, try to point the elbows forward so that you're isolating that tricep. Minute to go. You know you're doing it right when you're taking more breaks. Those arms are getting tired. Ooh, last minute. Dippity-doo-dah-day. I'm gonna feel good about this. I'm gonna get some more big reps in there. Squeeze it up there. Maybe you wanna try to rep it out again. Little bottom half. Oh, a little push and squeeze. Getting that tricep fully engaged. You wanna get the back of the arm contracted. 29 seconds. Getting work, getting rest. Oh, the burning is extremely good right now. Then dial it in. You still got 19 seconds, and that's the beauty of this kind of exercise. You work until you can't, you rest until you can. We are trying to get into muscular failure, bending the elbow, trying to keep those shoulders still. 5 seconds. Squeeze it up there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. 5th shot at the tricep. We got them in a target, and we're going to try to get them. Just 1 more exercise. We have tricep, pulsing, press, and crunch. Just kind of lost my brain there for a second. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Tricep, pulsing, press, and crunch. So it's our last 4-minute round. Trying to burn out the triceps. You want to keep the arms in right next to you. The shoulders are down. You can always go without any weight at all. Oopsie. Little bench. I just boinked myself in the head. So tricep press, arms are in, press up, and come in. We want to keep the elbows in close. So this inner arm right next to your side. Press up. Come in and up. And try to avoid going out away from the body with the arms. And if you're like, I'm confused already, shut up. Don't use any weight. If those arms are getting super tired, Give your brain a break, give your body a break. Think of the exercise. Tricep press, arms are in close. Last 4 minutes. Boom, let's go. Tricep press. Arms up, press in, and push up. As you pull down, you're sucking those abs in. So a crunch and a press. Get the feel. No weight at all, no problem. If that neck starts to hurt, put your head down. We've got a 4-minute round here. Hopefully those arms are shaking. We've been after them now. 16 minutes. Get those arms in there. So again, we can add some pulsing, but if that really just throws your whole everything off and everything goes to pot there, stay slow. Don't do things that hurt. If that neck starts to bother you, put that down. I'm laughing because my arms are shaking so bad. I'm so excited. I love it. I love it. So we get into muscular failure. That's a good thing. You work and then you rest. As we go along, we're taking more breaks because of all the prior work that we've done is accumulating and the triceps are burning. Tricep pulse, crunch. Oh, goodness. 2 minutes, 35 seconds. Anytime. Any part of your body hurts. Get that rest. Oh, my. Oh, yeah. We can start to add in some bigger ones, maybe getting that head down on the mat for a pause, a big reaching, fuller range of motion, getting that neck to relax, and then maybe you want to add that pulse back in. Pulsing reps gives us more reps, it's harder work. Whole lot of moving parts here. Inner thighs, squeeze, tighten up your butt, abs are strong. 2 minutes going. 2 minutes to the end, guys. Maybe you want to get that neck stretch in there. Make your press. Resting. Shaking. Baking those triceps. We're getting the kitchen on fire. Squeeze. Elbows in. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it like you mean it. Works and rest, guys. We're all different as far as how many breaks we're taking. As we go along, we're taking more and longer breaks, perhaps. That's good. Rest until you can. Work until you can't. Totally tricep failure right now. Maybe you want to sit up and put the weights down for a second. Stretch your hands, stretch your back, your sides. We've still got a minute left, so it's not like, oh my God, I gotta get this done. No, you're dialing it in. Focus. Mental focus. When we're lifting weights, it's awesome because you're actually being mindful of the experience. You're tucking it in. Your mind's not whirling. You're controlling your movements and you do it like you mean it. Come on. 38 seconds. Oh, triceps be burning. Oh yeah. Back the arm. Pump it up. Pump it up, pump it up. 29 seconds. We got this. Oh, we gotta work to the end. Tighten up. Get those tries. Don't fry those tries. Oh, yeah. Pumpity pump. 15 seconds. Arms are shaking. And I'm gonna hit it again because we still got 10 and a 9. And get those triceps. Target them. Whoo! 4, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. There it is. There it is. 20 minutes of triceps. Oh, my arms feel like Jetta right now. Oh, stretch your little hands out. Dude, I've been waiting to do that for a while, people. I love the tricep work. Let me stretch it out here. Woo. All the push. Triceps, it's a pushing muscle. So that's one of our way our body moves is pushing. We get the job done for the triceps. Let me know if you have any problems with any of these exercises, especially with a body weight exercise like a push-up or a dip. You can always modify. You don't want to do things that hurt. I'm loving these workouts. Remember, oh, you get the sexy chest. Rock on, people. I loves ya.